Awesome. All right, good morning, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to our Monday morning training. Last night on our team call, I shared some of the things that I'm doing here kind of to add to the activity level, right? I mean, our business, we know, comes down to new associates, new people on our team, and that is all as a result of our prospect list, right? And we have to constantly be adding to that prospect list. If you've been in the business for a little while and you've reached out to your own market, well, how do you continue to expand that list? You can ask for referrals, which is definitely something that you should be doing. And then you can leverage some technology and some social media to also do that as well. And a few weeks ago, I started getting emails from LinkedIn, and I started to take a look at it and wanted to see how I could leverage it better than I have been. And over the last few weeks, I found a little niche that is actually producing some positive results. And I'm excited to share that with you today because I think it's something that you can add to your business as well, especially in your local area. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, I definitely suggest that you go ahead and get one because it's absolutely free. And this is technically social media, but it's a professional social media site. People on this site are constantly posting positive news. They're talking about their industries. They're looking for new opportunities, posting resumes, jobs, whatever the case may be. So this is very, very targeted social media where this is the markets we want to be in, right? I mean, we're looking for professional people. We're looking for people who are actively seeking change. And this could be a way for you to capitalize on that. Right now, I'm 31 years old. I'm a huge fan of, social media and technology and trying to leverage that as much as we possibly can. And I found that this way here is definitely one particular way to do it. So I already pulled up my LinkedIn site. Like I said, it's definitely something that I think you should get if you don't have already. They're free. You don't have to pay for a premium subscription if you don't want to or anything like that. But go ahead and join LinkedIn. And then once you log in, you can do this from your phone or you can do it from a desktop, whichever is easier for you. I use a combination of the two, but I want to kind of show you what it is that I'm doing. So obviously, when you log into LinkedIn, you got all these tabs up here. You got a bunch of different things. You can upgrade to premium if you want to. This kind of gives you your statistics of your profile and whatnot. But I found that in this little search bar, you can actually seek people who are looking for a change, looking for a new opportunity. And isn't that exactly who we're looking for? I mean, Al always talks about the red cars. Well, I just found a whole parking lot of them, right? So it's one of those things where once you understand how to do it and once you keep this very, very simple, you can use social media and LinkedIn to the most effective way possible, right? So over here, I'm just going to type in open to new opportunities, okay? Now, it's a little quirky, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can find people, right? Because they do have pages that are dedicated just to open to new opportunities where people can join. And I recommend that you do so too. Join some groups on LinkedIn. It's like a networking group, virtual networking group, right? Again, it's free. It's not going to cost you anything other than some time. So if you go ahead and just type in open to new opportunities in the search pane, it's going to bring up a whole bunch of people who in their taglines have said that they are open to new opportunities. Now, I like to filter this down a little bit. So what I do is I filter it by the people instead of jobs or content, right? And now I'm just searching for people who are open to new opportunities. And then what I'll also do is, because obviously, I'm here in League City in Houston area. I don't want to be looking for people in Minnesota or Florida for that matter. So I'm going to click on locations and I'm going to select Houston, Texas. Now you can type in the city or state or wherever you're at right now into add a filter and it's going to bring that up. But once you hit apply, now I'm going to get all the people in the Houston area who are open to new opportunities, okay? And here's just an example of that, okay? This gentleman, Ron, right here, he tells us what he's doing, but in his tagline, it says open to new opportunities. So this is what I mean by, being able to identify those people who are looking for a change. So simply, I try to spend 30 minutes or more a day connecting with as many people as I can, okay? So if I go here to Ron Locht and I just hit connect, well, now my request is on its way, okay? I don't need to add a note. I just go ahead and click send now. Again, this is a professional network, so it's one of those things where you can just connect with people without having to necessarily personalize it if you don't choose, right? That's something that you absolutely can do. So you can see I've already invited a bunch of different people here, but there are pages and pages of people that you can touch on a daily basis by just clicking connect, right? Send now. Just go through a few of these. Now, every once in a while, I'll get some of these that say send in mail. I'm not entirely sure why that is. Sometimes LinkedIn wants me to pay to send an in-mail, so I found a way kind of around that, all right? It's not 100% effective, but it is definitely effective. So if I click on Angel's profile, there may be a way for me to connect with her directly, okay? So if I click on this, see right here, I can connect this way. Now, if this doesn't show up, the other way to do it, right, I'm going to just go ahead and send now. But the other way to do it is to go ahead and let me go back here to Angel's page, if it'll let me. Here we go, Angel Hebert, okay? The other way to do it is to take their name, Angel Hebert, and I can actually take this and copy it into my Facebook, and I can search for them that way. Now, there are obviously a lot of people with the same name all around the country, right? So what I try and do is I try and find the one that are in Houston. And if I go over here and I go, okay, let's see if she shows up in Houston. Angel Hebert, right? And this may be her. Let's go ahead and find out. You know, I know the profile picture may be a little bit different, but if it is, great. If it's not, then we just move on to the next one. I'm just showing you guys a way to leverage. This looks like it could be the same person, right? So from here, I can just send her a message or add her as a friend and say, hey, Angela, listen, I found your profile on LinkedIn. Are you still open to new opportunities? And if she says yes, great. If she says no, that's fine too. It's just about creating that activity, right? So I just wanted to kind of show you that a little bit because it's important, right? So I'm going to go back to the search here. And there's a lot of ways that you can search for this, right? Open to new opportunities, seeking new opportunities, right? And what you'll find is that there are different people based on how you phrase it, right? You know, here's Robin, who wasn't a part of open to new opportunities. She's seeking a new opportunity. Again, I'm going to filter it down. People, okay? And then I'm going to change the location to Houston, Texas area, because those are the people that I'm looking for, right? So here's one right here, you know, Myra Ray. Again, send in mail. So what am I going to do? I can click on that and connect with her, or I can see if I can find her on Facebook. You know, sometimes what we don't realize is that, you know, a lot of people use Facebook obviously for a social platform, but it adds a personal touch when you're able to send them a message and customize that message, right? So I'm not just sending a canned message. I'm not just saying, hi, my name is Mike Rodriguez and I'm new to the Houston area and yada, yada, yada. No, what I'm actually doing is saying, hi, Myra, I found your profile on LinkedIn. I saw that you're still, you know, you're currently seeking a new opportunity. Are you still open to hearing some new ideas? I sent her a personalized message. You're more likely to receive a response from a personalized message rather than just a canned response. So let's see if we can find Myra on Facebook, okay? Myra Ray. I'm not sure if we'll find her in Houston, Texas, but it looks like there's a few in Houston, Texas, so we just want to make sure that we're finding the right one. And even if you don't find the right one, hey, you know what? You may find somebody in your area with the same name, and you can go ahead and reach out to them anyways. There's no harm, no foul. We're just trying to make connections here, right? So this looks like it could be her. I mean, these are just pictures of her children, so I'm not entirely sure. So we're going to go back, and we're just going to continue to go through this, right? Now, people that I've already connected with, it'll say message here. And what I do is I send them a personalized message. So let me do this one here, connect, and then let me open Aaron Hipley. Now, Aaron Hipley is an MBA, MA, SHRM, CP. He's open to new opportunities, right? So I read a little bit about what he's doing. He's a certified human resources profession, right? He's in the HR field, which means that he's good with people. Okay, he's skilled in retail team building, right? So I'm looking for particular things. Obviously, I want to connect with as many people as I can, but there are going to be particular attributes that people point out that may give you a talking point. Remember, our job is really to build that relationship, right? Our job is to be able to identify what that person's pain is. Why are they open to new opportunity, right? You seem a very professional. You seem like you know all your stuff. You got an MBA. You've been a technology consultant. What made you want to change? And when you ask those questions, they'll uncover and they'll say anything to you that's going to give you the ammunition to recruit them over to what we have going on, right? So if I go over here, we've already connected. I believe I've already sent him a message as well, right? So here's just an idea of what we got going on, right? Hey, Aaron, thanks for the connection. Are you still open to new opportunities? If so, are you open to something outside of your current field? You can see I sent that at 9:16, 20 minutes later. Yes, I am. However, I'm currently deployed in the National Guard. Well, thank you for your service, and I can appreciate where he's at. But if you could just visit this site, review the info, and I'll reach back out to you, and we can take it from there. Well, see, that's something that didn't take me all of 20, 25 minutes total conversation. In the meantime, I'm able to connect with a lot more people. Again, this is just a way to continue to build that prospect list. I'm trying to build relationships with these people, even though it may be in the cold market, and that is a numbers game, right? Ideally, we want to be in the hot and warm market. But how do you get to the hot and warm market if you've already used yours? Well, you got to find somebody who will take you to their hot and warm market, right? So I don't mind reaching out to these people, sending them a quick message saying, hey, are you still open to new opportunities? If they get back and say, yes, I am, great, no problem. Okay, well, here's what we have to do. Can I spend 15 minutes sharing some information with you? And we can kind of take it from there. When they say yes, I get their phone number, I give them a call, and what do? I set up either a Join Me or a Zoom meeting, and I take them to our Freedom Builder info site. And I say, listen, if I have them with a Zoom meeting, I have the ability to share not only my screen, but my computer audio. So without even getting offline, I can actually play this video for them. They can hear it as if they were using my computer, and we can have a conversation afterwards. So I'll take them here. We'll schedule a Zoom meeting. I'll take them here, Freedom Builder info, and I say, hey, listen, I'm going to play the short video for you. It's only 3 minutes long, okay? I play the video, and then I take them over to our results page, okay? And our results, what is it? Well, it's a bunch of people who have benefited from living benefits, right? Obviously, Dr. Jonathan. I can say, hey, listen, watch this video, but let me give you a quick story on Dr. Jonathan, and I explain to him exactly how it works, and then they can go back and hear his testimony. I've included a few more down here, just a few people. Here's Amy, a registered nurse, who got a $430,000 living benefits check to take care of her family, right? Here's another one. Here's Chris, right? We all know Chris's story. He got $627,000. Here's Jessica's story. She was a new mom of a 9-month-old. She got critical illness and received a check. And then we just included some statistics, right? Well, this is just talking points. So after I show them the information, I ask a very, very simple question. Bill, what'd you like best? And whatever they say, I agree with. Well, I've never heard about this before. I think living benefits is really great. Me too. And the first time I heard about this, I was shocked that more people didn't know, right? So here's what we got to do, Bill. What we got to do is we got to schedule a time for us to get together, and I can explain to you a little bit more in detail how this works. And now that I've had a little bit of a dialogue, a little bit of a conversation, they got to answer a few of my questions. Now when we sit down together, I can bring that all up again, right? Well, Bill, listen, I know that you're actively looking for a change, and you said that the reason why is because you didn't have enough time to spend with your kids. What if there were a way for us to not only do good for people and educate them about living benefits, but give you more time to spend with your children? Would that be something that would interest you? Of course, Bill's going to say yes. How could he say no? Right? And that's the whole point of asking questions. I found a presentation on here as I was cleaning out my computer about a month ago, and one of the presentations said, can asking questions be the answer? Well, I can tell you unequivocally it is, right? Again, we're in the process of building that relationship. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And when they open up to you about some of their pain that they're experiencing and the reasons why they're looking for new opportunities, like Aaron is, well, now we can go ahead and move forward from there, right? So again, LinkedIn, there's a lot of ways that you can search for it. Open to new opportunities, seeking new opportunity, actively seeking new opportunity, right? Actively seeking new opportunity. And you, again, like I said, it's a little quirky. So you want to go ahead and narrow that down so you can go ahead and connect with the people who are looking for it and not just the pages, because you don't know if those pages will be right. So Houston didn't show up here, but I can type in Houston, add that as a filter. I can also add New York. I can also add Rhode Island. I can add California. I can add Las Vegas. So, we can do this in all 50 states, but start where you are so you have an opportunity to see them one-on-one. Remember, this is a relationship type business. We have to be able to get with them at some point, either on the phone, virtually, or most effectively, in my opinion, is knuckle to knuckle. Well, how do you do that? Find the people that are close to you, right? I mean, you're not going to hop a plane to go and see somebody. So I'm going to search in the Houston area. Here's Kim Huckabo. She's actively seeking new opportunity. Go ahead and connect with her. Yep, send now. Here we go. Let's keep going, right? Here's another one, Calvin Taylor, recruitment professional. You think that guy would be somebody you want to talk to? Absolutely, right? I mean, he's in the business of recruiting. Yep, okay, send now. CN Blue, actively seeking new opportunity. Connect, yep, send now. Go ahead, here we go. And you see how quick this is. Now, when they respond, it's important, and this is why I strongly recommend that if you have a smartphone, and I know that I'm talking to the vast majority who do, but if you have a smartphone, download the LinkedIn app. It's free. Put that on your phone, because you'll get the notification when somebody accepts your invitation to connect. And this way here, you can hit that person right away and send them that quick message, okay? So here we go. Let's just look at another one. Devin McAfee, past sales account manager. So he's been in sales before. Stephanie Lopez, again, actively seeking, right? She's a head cashier. I know what that's like. Again, I have a similarity being in an environment where they suck up a lot of your time. All these that say send in mail, again, you can go ahead and click on that and then go ahead and connect, or you can find them on Facebook. But there are literally hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands, of people on here who are actively seeking for a change. Elena Villa, business development representative. Okay, yeah, I want to develop my business too. Let's connect with her. Electrical engineer, smart guy. Probably would see the value in what we do, right? I mean, look, the bottom line is everybody is the right person at this point, because you're building your network and so are they, and it gives you an opportunity to connect and get into their networks as well. So in the age of technology, we have to find a way to embrace it. And we haven't cracked the code. A lot of people haven't cracked the code on how to use social media. And I think the big problem is people just blast information, right? It's just information overload on the regular basis. But if you actually take the time and connect with people on an individual basis, send them a personalized message when you do that, okay? Go ahead and just connect, send them a personalized message. It adds an element that they're not really seeing right now, okay? I mean, folks, listen, I get Facebook messages all day long. Work from home opportunity, earn $1,000 part-time. They're not talking to me. I just delete them as spam, right? But if somebody said, hey, Mike, I saw your profile. I see that you're open to new opportunities. Do you got 15 minutes to speak? More than likely, I'm going to answer that because they personalized it to me, right? And that's a big, big deal with what we do. Again, it's the relationship building business. So, I'll spend 30 minutes a day just connecting with these people. Go ahead, send now, send now, send now. It doesn't matter who they are, where they came from. It doesn't matter if they're looking for something in supply chain or industrial engineering, because I can just ask, are you open to something outside of your current field? If they are, great. Perfect. We'll move on. If not, that's okay too. No harm, no foul. I'm still adding to my network, and it gives me an opportunity. If they say, no, I'm not interested, I can say, I understand it's not for everybody, but do you know anyone who's interested in making an extra $2,000 to $3,000 part-time, working 12 to 15 hours a month? That may spur them to say, wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Could you tell me a little bit more about it, right? It's just about creating that activity. Activity is the lifeblood of our business, right? Here's a CPA, right? Well, I'm going to connect with him. He probably knows quite a bit. Let's see, who else can we connect with? Ray Ringwald, seeking new opportunities. Again, it doesn't matter who they are, but this is a real quick, surefire way. In 30 to 45 minutes or an hour a day, you can easily send out 50, 75, 100 contacts. And then as they start to connect with you, go ahead and send that personalized message. Really, really short. Hey, Cameron, listen, I thank you for the connection. Are you open to new opportunities? And then wait to see what they say. If they say yes, great. We move them to a Zoom meeting, join me, a phone call, whatever it is, right? And then we share the information with them. Don't be the message, be the messenger. Just get them in front of our Freedom Builder info page and let that do the talking for you. It's a 3-minute video. Now, if I get them on the phone, if they're not able to do a virtual meeting, here's all I say. I say, hey, Cameron, listen, you got 10 or 15 minutes right now? Yes, okay. Go to this website, freedombuilderinfo.com. You can actually go to it right from your phone. You don't even have to be in front of a computer. And press play. The video is 3 minutes long. And I'm going to give you a call back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Is that okay? Perfect. Okay. And I hang up. I give them 15 minutes for them to watch the information. And when I call back, hey, Cameron, did you get a chance to watch the information? I did. Perfect. What did you like best? Folks, it's the same thing that we've been talking about for a long time, just a little bit of a different twist on ways to add to your prospect list. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the same. You can use Are You in front of your computer in a multitude of different ways. And don't forget that all of these sites are mobilely optimized. So even if they say, no, I'm not in front of my computer, well, you got a smartphone or an iPhone or whatever? Yeah, okay, I'm going to text you a link. Go ahead and watch that video, and I'm going to call you back in about 15 minutes. They can watch it right from their phone. Let's not be afraid to leverage technology and leverage the fact that everybody has instant access to all the information online, and let's get our message out there fast and quick, right? So I really appreciate, being able to share some of the things that we've been doing. I mean, I've been doing this now 2 weeks. I've added a little bit over 300 people. I've had 12 Zoom and join me appointments. Not all of them have gone well, but I had one person come to the meeting last Tuesday, and it looks like we're moving forward, and he's going to join the team. I have another one that I spoke with about a week ago who reached back out to me and wants to get together this week. And I have another 10 or 15 that I connected with yesterday who are trying to set up to do either virtual meetings or one-on-ones this week. So it is absolutely effective when you're using LinkedIn the right way, but remember to personalize it, because that's going to go a long way with the people that you're talking to. Hope this helped this morning. Hope this gave you an opportunity to just do a little something extra, right? What's the difference between that person, the good and great? It's just a little bit more. Here's a way for you to do a little bit more through your daily routine. I'm not saying replace all your other activity with this. I'm saying add 30 minutes to it, right? Add 30 minutes to your day as far as activity is concerned. Leverage technology, connect with a lot of people, and take them through the process of sharing that information, and watch what happens to your business. Watch what happens to your results. Watch what happens to your activity level. You'll be surprised at how promising this could be. So thank you for letting me share this morning, Al. I'm going to turn it back over to you.